We should never allow the government to decide what is acceptable speech and what is unacceptable speech. We should penalize behaviors, not opinions, and not speech. If you start trying to regulate speech, you start trying to regulate thoughts, you start trying to regulate beliefs rather than behaviors, there's no way that you're not going to abridge the constitutional rights of millions of Americans.
يلا الأغ بيطلعوا.
Rated PG-13.
هالحكي
هتطلع
4 سنين.
It's in your style, the friendly way you smile, in the way that you live, so much to give. Tampa Bay, it's there for you to share the things you do, 'cause your spirit of life fills the air. Tampa Bay, you're giving everything you got to give, with a special kind of way you feel. There's a magic in the air, and it's there no matter where you go. Tampa Bay, the sun comes shining through, and you'll find it all in you. Chevrolet, the spirit of Tampa Bay.
Lasted just over 20 minutes. Billy Ferry was brought into the courtroom under very heavy security because several of the victims' families, the families of Misty McCullough and Leanne Carter, were inside the courtroom. As you can see here, the family of Lee Carter, the cashier that was burned to death in the accident, was at the hearing, and they became quite emotional. The decision for Billy Ferry to stand trial was made, and was made with a stipulation from the defense attorney. He agreed to tentatively set the trial for November 26th. The defendant is, by virtue of large doses of antipsychotic medication, now medicationally competent to stand trial. Secondly, we will stipulate to Dr. Kofer, Dr. Gonzalez, and Dr. Mussadin's expertise on the question before the court. That is, the defendant's competency to stand trial at this time. With me is Hillsborough State Attorney E.J. Salsinas, who will handle this case personally. Medically competent to stand trial. That's what he brought out. That's not what you agree with, though, right?
That's correct. We don't know that he's under the heavy dosage of medication that the defense tried to stipulate today. We do know that he was under medication in the state hospital, but we have no personal knowledge that that same medication or the level of that medication is today. We do all agree that he is competent to stand trial. We're anxious to bring this case to trial, and we're looking forward to the November date if possible.
It's been a year that he was up there. Now he's brought back. Your office must be pleased.
Yes, we are, and actually he was up there a lot longer than we expected. We've never anticipated that this man was insane. We figured that he might have some mental problems, but we're now very pleased that all agree that he is competent to stand trial, and we want to proceed to trial.
Because he was found incompetent in the first hearing, do you think you'll have some problems getting him convicted and not lose him on innocent because of insanity defense?
No, we at this point yet have not received any notice that the insanity defense will be presented. We're anticipating that. However, we don't feel that some of the doctors that testified originally as to the incompetency really had much information. Billy Ferry just refused to cooperate with them, and I think the judge made the correct decision initially to send him to the hospital for evaluation.
Thank you, Mr. Salsinas.
A poor cashier. She didn't make it. You see, he burned the backboard real bad. I think he's still alive. And I think there's a little boy that died because I saw his body laying there. I don't know if he was alive, dead or not, but he wasn't moving. But he hurt a lot of innocent people.
It was just seemed to be a clump laying between the registers.
There's no rational way you can explain the crime because it's an irrational crime. The guy's crazy. One thing he is not. He is not a fool. Don't let him fool you.
We, the jury, find as follows: the defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree.
I think Billy right now thinks he's being beamed up to the planet Uranus.
I know I look like a pretty cool guy, but this is war, and war is hell.
A majority of the jury, by a vote to 7 to 5, advise and recommend to the court as to each count that it impose a sentence of life imprisonment.
We felt that the death penalty was fully justified in this case.
I just want to go to my car.
Mother Elizabeth lives here. She's said to be his only regular visitor. The family refused to talk with us today.
One, 2, 3, 4. There's a square out there. Can you guess the square? Do you think that you can find it? You must be aware of the shape of a square if you really want to find it. So look with care for the shape of a square. Look all around. Can you find it? Okay, now let's look around for a square. Is the door shaped like a square? No, it's shaped like a rectangle. It has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. Now is the record shaped like a square? No, it's shaped like a circle. Now pick up the record cover. Run your fingers around the outside. 4 straight sides, each one just as long as the other. 4 corners, all the same size. Guess what? It's a square. Did you find it? There's a square out there. Can you get the square? Do you think that you can find it? You must be aware of the shape of a square if you really want to find it. So look with care for the shape of a square. Look all around. Can you find it? Did you find it? There's a square out there, and must be aware of the shape of a square if you really want to find it. So look with care for the shape of a square. Look all around. Can you find it?
CBS presents this program in color.
عمران دقنيش.
قديش عمرك؟
4 سنين.